Drew? Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, Kurt Cobain. He's dead. Drugs are bad.
You know, somebody's written a book
He'll be missed.
That's suspecting that he was murdered or that Courtney was involved.
Yeah.
That is such a load of crap. I mean, listen.
Really?
Hear me now. That is based on completely spurious set of assumptions.
Mm-hmm.
Their assumption
you went to college, you know it's spurious, man.
Yeah, absolutely impossible. Their thing was they start their whole theory based on the idea that he had too much heroin in his system to kill himself.
Yeah,
I love that.
I know.
I have patients that use enough heroin to kill anyone in this room, and you would not know they were on heroin because they're very tolerant to it.
Yes.
And they don't seem intoxicated. And Kurt Cobain was a long-time, heavy-duty heroin addict. And look, he undoubtedly had massive levels of circulating heroin at all times. In the videos we have of him, undoubtedly has very higher levels probably than what he had when he died.
Look, they always do this. But first off, it's so easy to be called a goddamn expert in this society. I mean,
right.
Look, here's
right.
the deal. I've had friends who've gotten in car accidents, and then the cops pulled up and said if there was anyone in the passenger seat, he'd be dead. And the guy who was in the passenger seat was standing next to him talking to him, saying, I'm not dead. He was fine. There's a lot of that goes on in society.
You're right.
He's done too much. If he did it, if this was, we love to do that. They're wrong 3/4 of the time. You know, I saw the expose. They're like, look at his note. Look at his note. You can see at the top. That appears to be Kurt Cobain's writing. And then as he gets toward the bottom of the note, it becomes strained and looks different. It's like he took a lethal dose of heroin. Yeah. You know, of course, the bottom part of the page, as the drug starts to take its effect, is the handwriting's a little sloppier, a little broader, that kind of stuff. Your whole argument is that he took too much. So what are you talking about? The bottom of the letter? Yes, and not only do people just profit off of this stuff because they sell books, but it takes a spotlight away from the real problem, which was the drug abuse. Mm-hmm. Yes?
That, and it just panders to stupidity. Paranoia, really, to me, is a mark of foolishness.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. And, you know, the people that interview them, they do some mild chop busting, but they never really...
Because they don't know, and they don't get people in there to do the right chop busting. And I know Courtney. She is not capable of that.
No, really?
For the record.
Drew knows Courtney.
No way.
Passionate man. God knows how he knows her. Passionate woman. You take that passion together. It's like a tidal wave running into a rhino. Boom! Explosion of passion. Yeah, I like when they do the interviews. Here's the part I like. Let me just say this, and this is how you know all these guys who do these interviews are hacks and phonies. I love it whenever there's something a little risque, they have to pretend like they don't know what it is.
Right.
Because somehow if they knew what it was, it would be a bad thing. Like, a speedball. Now, what is a speedball? Well, listen, you bitch. You couldn't have researched the goddamn thing. You knew you were doing the interview for the last month and a half. You don't know what a speedball
you know what
is?
Also, that is talking down to your audience. Also,
yeah,
that is like, well, our audience doesn't know what a speedball is, so make it. You know, explain it to them.
It's more like,
come on.
I don't want to say I know what it is. It'll make me a junkie.
That's right.
They do this with those. They go, your student now. Your son is he's 16-year-old. He's a student over at Louis Pasteur High School. He went to football camp. The kids during a hazing ritual held him down. Did something called teabagging? What? What is tea? I don't know. I've not heard of. You've not heard of? You got all the paperwork from the story. Your editor gave you this thing. It's probably been a month. You couldn't have looked up teabagging on the internet? You're lying.
That's right.
You know what teabagging is. You're just pretending like you don't know what it is because it somehow makes you a little holier and a little cleaner, and then you can react.
Yeah.
That's when the male takes his genitalia and puts it inside the other male's mouth. Oh, my goodness. Well, is this what teabagging? What? Well, first off, what kind of journalist are you? You don't know the crime. You hear. So it's like, okay. So let's just say you got the paperwork and the son was. They just didn't call it teabagging. They call it mush popper. Wouldn't you go, hey, what is that? Did they stab him? Was it a circle jerk? What went on?
Yeah.
Like, of course you know what it is. Just say you know what it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
I hate that. He had something called a dirty Sanchez. What is that? I've not heard. of that. I've not heard of that because I'm educated. I'm clean. I would never do a speedball or have my salad tossed. So I don't know what these things are.
Yeah.
Just like I don't know what heroin is, Drew, because I've never done heroin, and I don't know what first-degree murder is because I've never killed another human being. On the same token, producer Ann doesn't know what vehicular manslaughter is.
Or teabagging.
Well, now wait a minute.
Oh,
yes.
Okay.
She's a woman of extreme passion herself. Yeah. I just like to have to, teabagging, I see. Of course they know. Or it's just bad journalism. They should know.
Right.
Yeah. I'm going to interview this family about something I never heard of that was done to their kid. I'll just sit there.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong. I think there's way too much talking down to audiences. I think audiences like to hear the stories and the language in which they're meant to be told, and then go, huh? And I'll listen harder now. Mm-hmm. Not, of course, our audience does not understand what these things mean, so would you please explain them for us? As opposed to just tell them the story and let them figure it out.
I heard your son ordered a full plate of rim jobs with a side of tea bags. I don't know what that is.
I'm imagining
I've not heard of this.
Yes, is this like a squid dish?
Should I attempt this? My own
calamari must be like a rim.
And whenever I hear those stories about the hazing stuff, I would just look at it. I always go, nah, that's nothing. Oh, really? Please, I had a load of crap smacked on my neck. Teabagging. That's a 3.5.
Oh my God.
They're visibly disturbed. They're like, oh my God, is he in therapy? It's like, oh my God, what we did to each other in high school. Teabagging. That's it. That's Wednesday. That's not even weekend action. Wow. Oh no, that's a good day. You only got the teabag? Oh,
teabag with the mudslide.
Lucky. That was the teabag with a mudslide and a dirty Sanchez. Woo!
Oh my God.
The mudslide. Gia?
Yeah. Hey,
you're 18.
Yep. How are you guys?
Good. What's up?
I actually had a question for Dr. Drew.
Yeah.
I got my nipples pierced right after I turned 16 years old.
Nipples? What are nipples?
Piercing?
No, I don't have nipples. What are these nipples? Oh, these lying coozes.
Okay,
sorry,
well, I got them pierced right after I was 16, and last time...
Oh, hang a second, Gia. Apropos to these things that drive us crazy, waiter tonight at a restaurant, I took my kids out to dinner and the movie, and the waiter was a guy who'd been in our studio who was part of the audience, one of the question answers for Loveline, the pilot for MTV.
Really?
Yeah.
A waiter.
Well,
his career's moving along.
Well, he seems still young, which I found really surprising. I was like, was he 11 when he was?
Yeah.
But he's asking a question. He goes. I thought the funny thing was, though, they were trolling in gay bars for people to come in and ask you guys questions, but we weren't allowed to talk about the fact that we had boyfriends.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah.
That's television.
MTV. Yeah.
There you go.
All right, Gia. So, nipple piercing.
Yeah, and I took them out last summer, and they still really haven't healed, and I don't know if they're supposed to because it's going to be scar tissue. I know the scars are still going to be there, but sometimes they still pus, and I was wondering if that's really bad or if they'll
is it pus or maybe milk production?
I don't think it's milk. It's the yellowy color.
Good times.
All right.
Well, it's not a good thing. You really need to get that looked at. You may need a course of antibiotics. You actually may even need them surgically sort of debrided.
Debrided?
Yeah.
Oh, that's bad.
Cleaned out.
Yeah.
And so, Gia, if you do want to breastfeed, I would take a good, get somebody to look at that. Probably a gynecologist or a general surgeon.
I am telling you people, the nipple piercing for a guy, it's like if you were selling your car and you thought, well, I'm grabbing extra road flare and throw it in the trunk and really get a lot more money for this car. To the buyer, don't even know. Don't even look there. Don't even care.
And you know what? My sort of instincts tell me that
I see
that Pierce is on the way down. Would you agree? Finally, it's certainly for the girls.
I see the road flare, and I think it's just the opposite. I think, this guy must break down a lot.
Right.
I wonder why he's got these flares.
It means something.
I get a little suspicious.
It means something.
Yeah,
I'm not quite sure what, but it means
worse.
something. Yeah.
Yeah, look, here's the whole thing with the piercings, ladies. Lose 10 pounds. This is what guys want. the piercing, that ain't doing anything for us. I'd do something. Dye your hair blonde.
Yeah.
Start jogging a little more. Whatever it is. Give the guy extra BJ. The piercing, not an issue. For us, a little bit of a negative because it makes me think they're a little bit kooky from doing the show too long. But in general, never knew a guy was
head over heels because of that.
Doesn't matter.
Really anything, yeah.
Yeah, just look. They're either attracted to you or they're not.
Well, there's a little game on to the piercing generally.
You
see, guys kind of like a green light.
You see the tongue piercing and you think open for business.
Right.
All right.
There we go.
Yeah. Nathan?
Yes, hello?
You're 23?
Yes, I am. Well, hey, much respect to you guys. I love your guys' show, and I've listened forever, so. Hey, I wanted to comment on the Kurt Cobain story. Basically, I have the one theory is that, well, of course, anybody who's listened to his music is very, very much a fan for his kind of apathetic side. And I almost hear that entirely in the, in the lyrics and in the music itself. And the heroin abuse, I think, just kind of added that kind of sheen on top of what his killing was all about. I think that his of course he committed suicide. I have no doubt about that. But yeah. You guys agree?
Yeah, we agree. All right.
We're with you. He's on our side.
All right.
I think.
From now on, just, fax us a little thumbs up.
No, I think he was just giving us...
I think he was agreeing with us.
Agreeing with us.
Yeah.
But it is interesting. People want to differentiate his death from his heroin addiction.
Right.
And you got to remember, heroin addicts die. End of story. Most of them.
Yeah.
And they die of suicide. They die of infections. They die of overdoses. They die of tumors and various kinds of infections.
Tumors. Yeah. Tumors. I've not heard that.
I'm thinking of the hepatitis C.
Hepatitis. I don't know what that word is.
Yeah.
Yeah. And look, here's the thing. People talk about...
They die of suicide.
People talk about, it's being suicidal. When you're monumentally effed up, and there's a shotgun within arm's reach of you, little depression helps you kill yourself.
Well, yeah.
But when you're really effed up and there's shotguns in the house with you, you don't have to be completely what you'd call suicidal in order to make a mistake that you can never come back from.
People theorize that addicts, when they kill themselves, separate from a depressive illness, they're trying to kill the addict.
Right.
That they're so overwhelmed and miserable from their disease, they're trying to destroy that part of themselves.
Yeah, I'm just saying, I've never been into heroin, but, I've done my fair share of boozing and whatever else anyone decided to give me. And, you make decisions that could have long-lasting consequences, and you're not in a great place to make those. I mean, you can get venereal disease, you can get pregnant, you can crash your car.
Here's the thing about those decisions at those moments. You're on drugs.
Right.
You're on drugs.
Right.
You wouldn't make those decisions at other times.
No, why didn't he kill himself at noon that day?
Right.
I'm not saying he was, one of the Up With People singers, but the massive amount of drugs he was doing and had been doing certainly was a factor. Hannah?
Yeah.
Hannah.
Hannah?
Hannah.
You're 17. Hannah.
Hannah.
What's
Actually,
happening?
it's Hannah Lee, but I just say Hannah. By the way, let me just say, Kurt Cobain, a great man.
Yeah, but not as passionate as Drew.
Never as passionate as Drew. Never. So anyway, my mother and father found out that I've been dating a girl for almost a year.
Mm-hmm.
My family is Orthodox Jewish.
Oh, look
very,
out.
very religious.
Has this ever happened
She
before?
had to go down on her through a sheet.
Oh.
Very religious.
A shawl, I beg your pardon.
Nothing more comical than the Orthodox Judaism. That borders on, that's what you call novelty religion there. I mean, that's where it just gets guys with their beards down to their waist and the crazy payos hang around, spitting on each other, and it becomes like a bizarre ritual, and comical. Like somebody, it's really, Drew and I have talked about this before off the air. It's what you would do if you wanted people to pick on you. It's what you would cook up. It's how you would do it. There's nothing slick about it at all.
Yeah.
All right, so what do you guys do? Saturday, can't plug anything in.
No, wait, she's lesbian. That's her problem.
Lesbian? Yeah, well, I want to know about the
family. The thing was, I came home on Friday, and we live in a fairly Jewish neighborhood. And my best friend, since I was really little, I was like, Shabbat Shalom, M.F., that's what we always say. And, like, he was like, you might not want to go home. And I was like, why? He was like, because your mother's having a fit. And I was like, about what? He's like, just go home and see.
Wow.
And I come home, and, like, she had my journal in her hand.
Her what?
She was cleaning up for Passover. And, like, she was cleaning in my room, and she found my journal and started reading it.
She didn't pass over that journal.
You should have put the lamb's blood on it.
Yeah.
She let it go by. Oh, my God.
Wow.
Oh, my God.
And, like...
And the journal spoke of you in a lesbian relationship?
Yes.
Oh, Oh.
But, like, I mean, she was like, oh, I'm so mad at you, I won't even light Shabbat candles because you're not splitting me out.
You're not with a shiksa, are you?
Huh?
Goyim? You dating a Jew?
Yes.
Oh, because if your grandmother knew.
My grandmother does know.
Rest her soul. No, well, you got to have someone who's dead. If her grandmother, God rest her health, it should be spinning in her grave.
From a Sarah.
Yeah, my mom was like, you better not tell your grandmother. Oh, my God, it will kill her as much as she's
Tell grandmother. I didn't want to tell you.
Oh, my gosh. So, Santa,
how's your dad doing?
He's mostly off because, he like just, oh, I wanted you to grow up and marry, you be a nice Jewish girl, marry a nice Jewish boy, and have nice Jewish children.
Well, that's interesting. So they're sort of accepting of your orientation.
He was thinking that. He was scared to talk in front of the mom.
Oh, you're right.
He opened up his mouth about 8 years ago, got backhanded by mom, and that's been it. He just looks at his shoes now.
Wow, Hannah, so how have they left things?
They won't, my mom won't even really look at me.
Yeah, but what is the anger about it? I mean, in other words, they're sort of angry as though you...
They want grandkids.
No, I understand they're disappointed and they're maybe in pain, but what does it do?
Oh, trust me, she'll have plenty of them. There's 9 of us.
Oh, really?
And one on the way.
Holy.
How old is she?
She is like 47, I think, 45.
What?
And her 10th kid at 47?
Mm-hmm.
What the?
Oh.
You guys...
Yes, there's 9 of us.
Mexican Jews? Chris, what are you... Kristen.
And the younger ones are 13, 10, and 3.
Wow. All right. So she's going to have 175 grandkids. All right. By the way, Hannah, this is abuse. We had 14 kids. I really do look at that as abuse.
I agree with you.
You sleep on the Three Stooges tri-bunk bed. You know what I mean? Yeah. Look, you're 17. You're Jewish, so you're a good student, right?
No, not really.
What?
I'm a pretty good student.
Are you going to go off to college?
Probably not for a year at least.
Why?
Because I don't want to go to college. I'm tired of school right now.
Why?
Tired of school?
Yes, I'm just tired of the whole, structure. I want to be, kind of free for a moment.
Wow. What do you want to do when you're older?
Most likely go into radio broadcasting.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Got the voice for it, baby. What do you guys do on Saturday?
Church.
Church?
Temple.
The
Temple
temple?
church, same thing does.
Yeah, I'm hip.
So,
all right.
So.
What? Yeah. You guys allowed to watch TV on Saturdays?
Not necessarily. We're not really supposed to, but we do. I do, at least.
Oh, all right. So parents don't mind if you do that, right?
Yeah, they do.
Oh.
I see. It's funny that they react with anger and then not just with some sort of pain or disbelief or disappointment.
They're all those things.
But it's kind of, they're leaving her alone. They're not saying, you can't be that way. We're shocked you're that way. It's like, oh, my God, we're so mad that you are that way, but that's you. We're mad at you for being that way as though you could choose it, but of course you can't.
All right.
It's an interesting kind of reaction.
Yeah, it's look, they got 50 other kids they got to worry about.
They're going to leave Hannah alone.
Yeah, that's abuse. Yeah. It really is. Anything over, let's see.
5.
I was going to say 5.5.
In the day, they'd have a bunch of kids to put into work, A. Yeah. And by the way, 3/4
of them died.
Yes, 3/4 of them wouldn't see 10.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Now, when you hear those wacky fans with 13, it's like that's abuse.
Yeah,
really?
yeah.
Can the kids get the attention that
you
they really
always
need
end up
from
with
the
a few
parents?
kids in the middle. They're having trouble.
Understandably. There's 10 kids in the middle.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a break, Drew.
Yeah, please. I'm disgusted.
We'll be right back after. That's Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Who was Stank in here tomorrow night? Dave Attell, the world's funniest stand-up comedian, Wednesday night. And then Alicia Cuthbert will be in here from the Girl Next Door. Hot, Drew.
The Girl Next Door?
Hot.
Why don't you read this, Adam?
Speaking of she's got a little clef in her chin, and I like that. Yeah. Tell you this, we got a little promotion going on. All callers 17 years and older will get on the air tonight will win a pair of tickets to see The Girl Next Door. Starring, guess who, Drew?
Alicia Cuthbert.
Yeah, I think it's Alicia. I think it's Alicia Cuthbert.
All right.
I think it's just power through that th. You can't hit the th. You can't go Cuthbert, or you just sound like a guy got soft palate poked with a sharp penis.
Nice.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Cuthbert, you sound.
Oh yeah, I know.
You sound English. All right, and so if you live in the Los Angeles area, you can email us right now at girlnextdoortickets@earthlink.net. All one big, long, fat word. Girl Next Door tickets@earthlink.net, and you get your passes to a special Loveline screening of the movie at the ArcLight in Hollywood. And the movie, it
opens April 9th. Our screening is April 7th.
Oh, it is. All right. Should we write that down, or should it say that
in my
anywhere?
head.
All right. You sure? I'm going to write it down for my own self.
All
right. And I'll tell you, that ArcLight, oh, man, could you do worse? Let me tell you something, kiddies. Here's how it worked. Let me give you there's a renaissance in movie theaters. Yes, Drew?
Yes, Adam.
They started off, they were all great movie theaters. I mean, they're big, beautiful movie theaters. They're cathedrals.
Yeah, cathedrals.
Yeah. Then somebody got the bright idea that, hey, we can get 11 movie theaters in the same space and with zero aesthetic value, just bunkers.
Just bunkers with
Hitler's
with
bunker.
Television screen size.
Yeah, 38 or 40 inch are up there. Yeah, but bunker size stuff. And then here's the other thing too. Each Chotaplex had had 11 theaters. 3 of them were regular size. The other 8 were puny.
Many, yeah. One or two is regular size.
Right. So you never know which one you got stuck with. So you'd go see some epic movie and you got caught in the bunker.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now then, somebody figured out Build It and They Will Come about 3 or 4 years ago. They started saying, look, let's start treating people like human beings. Let's start making the sight lines a little better. Start giving them real food, and they'll show up and be happy. They'll pay an extra couple bucks.
Yeah, and they do.
And somebody decided, by the way, after 75 years of movie theater going and 100 years of ball game going to ballparks, maybe we start serving people normal food, not prison food.
Yeah.
Yankee Stadium, it's a bad example, but these stadiums, I'm trying to think of Fenway.
Oh, yeah.
Opened in 1908. In 1998, decided to serve some decent food.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What took 75 to 100 years before they just started actually having decent, name brands,
Yeah.
You go get some Carl's Jr. or something, or just a burger that was edible.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, and by the way, this is why communism doesn't work. Because here's why they never served edible food, really. What are you going to do?
Yeah.
Here's a rule. You can't bring food in the stadium.
Yeah.
Second rule, go look at the first rule. Now you eat our slop, and you pay $8, and you're happy about it.
Yeah.
There you go. They just torture the people.
Yeah.
And by the way, think about that. Think what you get when you don't get competition.
Yeah.
You get a $6.75 burger that was boiled, that tastes like ass. That's what you get. And what you get when you got competition, you go down to In-N-Out, you pay $1.55, you get a burger that's 8 times as good as the ballpark one. That's what competition is. And we just try to rule it out
Do you think
you just get punished?
Do you think
for
it was with the '84 Olympics when Peter Ueberroth brought in all the sort of name brands? And
stuff? It still hadn't made its way into the stadiums.
But isn't that
and
when it
everything
kind of
yet. Started to creep in. I really just noticed it like 6-7 years ago.
Oh, if that, yeah,
starting to creep in.
Yeah.
Now you can go to a movie theater or a ball game and actually just get some regular food.
Yeah.
Yeah, we used to have to keister food because, you go to a movie and Snickers bars, whatever, 50 cents. But back in those days, that would be like 75 cents.
I remember. I imagine.
I had to pack. I still have
Junior Mints.
No, I have a marathon bar that's lodged in my colon because we tried to go 8 deep.
I imagine in the Grand Corolla tradition,
my God.
the Corolla is still keister candy bars going to the theater.
Oh, I would imagine.
Yeah.
I don't even think my mom buys food new. I think she goes to the thrift store and buys like a pot roast from the there's a half pot roast from 72.
I'm somehow relieved it's the thrift store.
Yeah, Alex.
Yep. Adam.
16.
Yep.
What's
First
happening?
of all, let me just put this out there. Must pay homage to the both of you. Much respect to the both of you.
Thank you.
And I'm up here in Seattle, and I went over to. I'm a big Nirvana fan. In fact, the station you guys are on in Seattle, 107.7 The End, they broke a lot of Nirvana, and today they just played all Nirvana until you guys came on just now. Just at 10.
Well, that's nice.
I went over to the park right next to the house where Kurt Cobain, either killed himself or, as you two will not hear out. I don't know really what went on there, but could have been murdered. But there's this one guy who's really, really into the whole conspiracy theory that Courtney killed him.
Right.
And this guy, he would not let people alone. People are just sitting there in these circles, having a nice, peaceful, paying some respect to the Cobain.
Right.
They have some candles there. They're playing Nirvana songs. He just gets in their face with this camera. He was this guy. He runs a public access show here in Seattle, and he's written a book about it, and he's been on like the BBC. He's been around, and he just kept shoving cameras in people's faces, and he just wouldn't stop. He kept bad-mouthing MTV2, which was there. And when people were just yelling, they're like, F off, go, F you back, and then just back and forth. And finally, I got to the point where I said, this guy, everybody hates him. We got to do something. He was this dirty hippie. You'd have a field day with this guy, Adam. You'd love it.
I'm still getting a feeling there's a punchline.
No, I'm feeling good about this. Go ahead, Adam.
Yeah. And he was wearing a hat. So he was standing right in front of me, pissing a bunch of people. So I grab the hat. I start running down the street screaming, woo, woo! And everybody's cheering for me. There's security guards around for MTV2. One of them actually encouraged me to do this. They're doing nothing. People started throwing like quarters at the guy. I mean, everybody hated this guy.
Oh, good. Well, you got his filthy lice crab ridden hat.
And then these Pierce County Sheriff's Office guys they had there, the rent-a-cops there, they were fine with it. They loved it.
Yeah.
They wanted me to throw the hat in someone else's yard so they could go and get him for trespassing when he got it.
Yeah, nobody, thanks for calling, Alex. Listen, cops hate hippies like dogs hate cats. You know what I'm saying? They don't need no hippies. They like them long hairs hanging out at the park. Yeah, the bigger picture for me is I always just think there's really just way less than 1% of the people ruining everything for everybody else.
Yeah.
Either they're actually physically ruining it for you by getting in your face, or you're not able to walk outside holding your beer because some a-hole 6 years ago threw one at a car.
Or you can't watch something on television because somebody wrote a letter.
Right. It's really way less than 1% of the people in this society that are effing it for the rest of us.
That's right.
And do the math. And think about the democracy that we're living in. That if one candidate gets 1/2 of 1/10 of 1% more votes, he's in. Mm-hmm. I mean, that's how we do things. If there's 9 people and 5 of them say yay and 4 say nay, then the ayes have it. And that's the way we do it. What is it that 1 in 5,000 can F everything for us? Do you know what I'm saying?
Or I really think it might even be less than that.
It is.
Might be 1 in 100,000.
Yeah. I can't eat my peanuts on the airplane because somebody's allergic to it. There'll be no smoking on the beach because someone could get some secondhand smoke. There'll be you'll be drinking like a retard out of a paper cup everywhere you go in public, any ball game, any concert, anything, because if you have a bottle, that could then be thrown, or somebody would throw it, and then there'd be a lawsuit. Instead of just punishing the person that did it, now that's impossible. You can't. I mean, it's like you're a kid. You can't go anywhere. Like if you're at a party, here's what ends up happening, Drew. This is where it really kicks in. You go to a party, you're at a club, you're at some concert, you're at some event, and you're drinking, and you want to go blow a cigarette, but you can't do it inside because, God forbid, there couldn't even be a smoking section inside a blimp hanger-sized club where everyone's just doing acts and getting loaded anyways, because that would be unhealthy, the secondhand smoke. So you got to go outside if you want to blow a cigarette. Well, if you're holding your drink, you can't go outside with your drink.
Right.
So now you got your drink, and you got to like set your drink or ask somebody to hold it. And it's like, it doesn't matter if you're just stepping 4 feet out to blow a cigarette. No, you cannot walk out holding that beer. And it's like, really? How old am I? How old are you? What's going on? What do I have? A long history of drunken intoxication? I'm like a Jim Morrison here. I'm going to go hold up traffic. How about you let me go out, and when I do something wrong, then the punishment. We're all getting punished now. We haven't even done anything. It's just a constant punishment. Yeah. Just stickers everywhere. I got a beautiful car with a big fat iron-on yellow sticker telling me about the seatbelt restraints and airbags. It's just ruining the interior of the car. It's all over everything. There's nothing we can do about it. There's no option. I get my underpants. So I get my hand worked on. I got to get my underpants.
Your underpants might catch on fire, might explode.
Give me the waiver. Give me the goddamn waiver. I'll sign it. Just move forward. That's all I want. I want the option. I want the option to say, look, I want to walk out holding my drink. How about that? Big boy. All right. Let's take a little break, Drew. Where are we going?
You're a big boy.
I'm a big boy. We'll be right back after this. Hey, everybody, it's Loveline. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew.
And, Adam, the speed is posted in one spot.
Drew and I are angry tonight. Drew is angry. Drew got a speeding ticket.
Yeah.
They didn't know who you were, huh, man?
No, dude.
Jesus, that's a bummer. Let me tell you this. I'd like to encourage all my listeners to do it, too. I drive through the red arrows. Now, here's the deal. It has to be no traffic coming. You have to have a green light and a red arrow. And then I just drive through it because I pretend like I'm at the signal that's in front of it or the signal that's behind it or next to it that doesn't have any arrow. In which case,
you
if
just
my
pretend
light
like you're an adult.
I pretend like I'm an adult and I'm going to turn right because I'm going to turn left, because the signal is green and there's no traffic to be seen. Right. So instead of sitting there like a tard waiting to get T-boned or carjacked, I just go ahead like a normal adult, thinking about the spirit of the law, not the letter of the law, but the spirit. I turn left. I'm happy to say I've done it 1,000 times. I've been yelling about it on the air for about 3-4 years, and I do it every goddamn day. And I've never felt better about it. I've saved tons and tons of time. And I've not got a ticket yet. I'm ready to get it, though. I'll gladly take it. If I get one tonight for going through an error on the way home, I'll still be way ahead of the game. And, yes, Drew, I could just do 5 hours on the traffic thing in this L.A. and these cops and these pussies and their stupid... Okay, we got to raise the speed limit. That's it. The speed limit should be whatever's safe and whatever you can do. Yeah?
Yeah. Think about that.
All right. I go berserk.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's not go berserk, Drew. Melissa?
Yeah.
You're 18?
Yeah.
Imagine the utopia if we all just went through all those goddamn red arrows. Let's just ignored them, all of us. We just all went through it like adults, like human beings. Just go through them. I just drive through them. I drive through every single one of them. And I laugh like a hyena. I stop, I look around, I don't see any cops, I blow right through them. And you schmucks just sit there rotting. Just sitting there rotting, staring at a green light with no traffic coming, just rotting away. Let's just drive through them. Let's just go through them. Make sure it's safe, and then turn left. Like you would do anyway. Oh, God damn. All we have in this godforsaken dump of a town is them talking about the congestion and gridlock. And then they got everyone sitting at goddamn red arrows. Oh, it drives me nuts, this town. What's happening, baby? What can we do for you?
Well, okay. When my boyfriend and I have sex and he calls me, for like the next 20, 30 minutes afterwards, it's just really, really painful. And it's like, it just burns and stings really bad. And so I was, I don't know why, like, I was wondering if it's possible to be like allergic to it or something.
It's possible. It's possible. However, it's more likely that you already have some sort of irritation in there, and just exposing it to the semen then irritates things further.
Well, yeah. What is semen? Is it salty, Drew? Because it really burns my
Your
eye.
eyes. I know.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to do that.
No, I think it was Chris said he ate Mexican.
How dare you?
Well, I'm not. I mean, it was only one. I mean, you were. I mean, Dr. Bruce was. Oh, Christ, no. Oh, this is uncomfortable. All right, so, Melissa.
Uh-huh.
Are you guys having sex for, 30 minutes, did you say? How long did you say? Uh-oh. That's
what?
a bad sign.
No, God, no.
How long do you have sex before he has his orgasm?
Probably like 10 minutes.
Is it vigorous?
No, it's not. It's
Wow.
normal.
This guy,
I still think...
By the way, I picture him just listening in his car, and is it go on for 30 minutes? No. Now he starts driving toward the bridge. Is it vigorous? No. And now he just cranks the wheel and goes bust right through the guard railing, plunging down a ravine.
No, not at all. Melissa, have you had a pelvic exam in the last 6 months or so?
Have I what?
Had a pelvic exam?
Yeah.
How long ago?
Maybe like 3 months.
Yeah. How long have you been with this guy?
2 years.
Huh. How long have you been having sex with him?
Like a year and a half.
And this burning thing has only recently started?
No, after 2 months that we are having sex, it started. And now, it's gotten to the point where we can't, he has to pull out because it just hurts me too bad.
Well,
So
probably not the world's worst thing.
No, not at all. I mean, why should this guy be ejaculating in her at that age unless she's, I guess, on the pill?
Well, it's probably on the... I'm hoping she's on the pill. Are you on the pill, Melissa?
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, it's sometimes the pills can make your vagina sort of estrogen deficient. Do you have irritation and dryness generally of the vagina?
No.
No. You see, I just get the sense that there's something going on there that you need to get checked out.
Gynecologist?
Gynecologist, yeah. Because yes, you can react to the semen. Yes, you can be allergic, but more commonly you just have some other source of vaginal inflammation or irritation.
Semen, would it irritate? I mean, there's stuff that comes out of your body that sort of stings like urine and Duke if it's high enough velocity. If it comes at you hard.
Yeah, I know you've had
if a guy
that.
throws it overhand, it will leave a mark.
Oh, can you show me?
Let me...
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Oh, the humanity.
See that? Yeah, but semen and
Wait a minute. Was he superior?
What? Hold on. Isn't semen like mucus?
Yeah, it's fairly inert. I mean, it's designed to be put there.
Yeah, I know it. I know.
Yeah,
I
you should.
I like to put it everywhere else,
But I'm still trying to figure out this huge mark on the back of your neck.
Yeah.
This was male superior? Where was he?
What are you talking about?
What was the position? Oh, this was flung by him manually.
Yeah, it's manually.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think it was ejected from the...
No.
Okay.
And I don't know what that is. Jordan?
Hey.
Hey, you're 17.
Yep.
All right, buddy. You have a Germany or Florida for us?
Yes, I do.
Things
All
are
right.
sick and twisted from too much sun and Nazis. Sex, meth, and death fetishes. Both of them have got these. Guaranteed not to bore ya. Germany or Florida.
All right. Go ahead, Jordan.
Okay. A man in Germany placed an ad in a classified asking for volunteers to allow himself to be eaten. After 6 months of the ad in the paper, a 25-year-old man responded to it. He met with the man at his house and discussed the plans. Then the man who wanted to be eaten, the volunteer, proceeded to cut a piece of the man's thigh, then cooked it. Both then in ritualistic manner ate the muscle. Afterwards, the volunteer was killed willingly. Because the volunteer wrote out a letter of permission, the German... crap.
Oh, man, he only said it.
The courts here's the thing. The courts could only prosecute the guy for assisted suicide.
All right. All right.
Reading it straight from the paper.
Read the top of the article real quick, too, Jordan.
The opening sentence.
German man eaten.
Yeah. You mentioned that as the opening.
Yeah, crap. You know what? I should just white it out or something.
All right, buddy. That's all right.
A little self-editing.
But no, you don't have to white it. You can just take your pen and go ahead and scratch it off. But make sure it doesn't look like it's underlined because you'll go, A German man. All right, buddy. Well, thanks for the try. We'll send you on a windbreak.
We actually heard that story.
I did hear that one, too.
No, it's been on here.
I've never heard a Germany or Florida where the guy actually worked in a German man and a German court into the same paragraph. Holy Christ, how stoned do you have to be? We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Oh, my.
Hey, everybody, it's Loveline. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Phone number, 1-800-LOVE-191. I got this thing. I think it's a splinter or something. It's like it keeps growing and stuff. I thought it was just a cut, but there's something in there. It's trying to push out my finger. And a splinter. It's a little pussy and please, it's fine. But I mean, it's growing. You know, it's got a little energy to it. There's stuff that's dead, and then there's stuff that's alive. That's alive. You know, there's like
infected.
There's like old zits and new zits.
That may be an infected cut.
Yeah, it's an infected cut because it was a scrape.
And there may be something
nothing went in there.
There may be something in it, but it doesn't look like it, though.
No, it's just a scrape. It's just infected cut.
Yeah.
All right.
Hot water, hot soaks.
Hot water, hot soaks?
Yeah.
All right, well, good times. Good times. Neosporin. Yeah. All right. Let's talk to...
Bactroban, if you got that. Did I ever get you that?
Who? Bactroban.
Bactroban's good.
He was Aquaman's buddy? Who's Bactroban? What's Bactroban?
It's a good, really powerful topical antibiotic.
Yeah. What's Aquaman's buddy?
Bactroban.
Oh, what the hell is that? Like minnow or something. Joe?
Yes.
You're 23?
I sure am.
Yeah. All those guys had a young gay sidekick to make them look a little better. You know what I mean?
It's always like Batman and Robin.
Right. Even there was like Wonder Boy too or something. Superman had a sidekick too at some point.
And what did
go ahead, Joe?
Space Ghost? Who do you have?
Space Ghost.
Moltar.
Go ahead, Joe.
All right. Thanks for taking my call, guys. Hardly waited on hold at all. Anyways, I am in Vegas right now and just stopped off as I was driving across the country, and I had sex with a escort, and it was my first time ever having sex.
Oh, really?
Never having sex, period.
Period, yes.
Wow. So you're 23. You were a virgin up until last night?
Up until 45 minutes ago.
45 minutes ago?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
All right. And did you enjoy yourself?
I guess not as much as I had expected or had built it up to be.
How come?
I guess it was, I wasn't unsure what the physical sensation would be, and it was not quite what I had expected.
Yeah.
It was enjoyable, but not mind-blowing.
Did you wear a condom?
Yes.
Yeah, you gotta wear a condom.
Good.
And what about the woman? Were you attracted to her?
She wasn't the woman in the picture on the website, but she was not bad looking. She was good looking.
That chick never seems to be around.
Yeah, I wasn't too surprised.
Yeah, but you were attracted to her.
Yeah, she was. I mean, definitely had a great body.
Yeah, and now did you fall in love with her?
Oh, absolutely not.
All right, there wasn't any, once in a while, especially when you've had a lot of love to give for many years.
Yeah,
build up.
That's what I was afraid of, and I'm glad that didn't happen. But
all right, and so what you had intercourse.
Yes.
You get any oral sex?
Yeah, first the oral, then the intercourse.
Yeah, that's nice. Oral with the condom?
Yes.
Yeah, seems bizarre.
Yeah.
But
I wouldn't have had it any other way with that escort.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, they could probably ply me with a little Jägermeister, and that might come off with the oral.
Well, what's your
That's
question?
Me. Yeah.
Well, I've been seeing a therapist back in Charlotte, where I'm moving from for the last 4 or 5 months, and I guess one of the main topics and one of the reasons I went to therapy was the fact that I've had very little success in the area of female relationships.
Well, you just nailed a hooker. Come on, how badly could you be doing?
And, I think on the long drive out towards California, I kind of, had a lot of time to myself and time to think, and I decided I kind of just wanted to get this, I guess, monkey off my back of still having my virginity at this age.
Yeah.
And I decided to kind of pull the trigger.
All right. Well, now, why do you think you were a virgin up until the ripe old age of 23?
Right. I wish I could answer that question. It's,
right.
I mean, I think I'm a pretty confident guy in every area except for with females.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely confident at work and confident in my academic life. But
let me explain. Hold on a second. Let me explain something about how women work.
Yeah.
Once you start to spiral a little bit, you get punished for it sexually. I mean, you don't get stuff. The guys who, you could have been walking down the street and fallen into a giant vagina when you were 15 and a half, and you would have been paid with more sex by those women in your school and around you. When you got that sort of stink of the guy who can't score, it becomes
a self-fulfilling prophecy.
And it becomes like an unspoken collaboration between all women of world. Like, hey, we got to now keep this guy virgin until he's 70.
Isn't that weird?
It is weird because as a guy, you find a woman, like, you find the, male version, a female version of Joe.
Striking. You're like...
They do that, with guys, you'll hear that. You go, well, I've been told I'm attractive and I'm a good student and I make a decent living and I'm athletic and I just haven't been able to put anything together. That does not exist in the female world. There's no attractive, athletic, well-to-do woman who can't get laid.
What that must mean, though, see, for the woman, the reason that there's no such version of that is that she doesn't have to put forth any drive.
Right.
She has to just not say no.
Just to field offers. Yes.
Yeah, and not fend them off.
Right.
And it's game on. But for a guy, they've got to institute a behavior, a drive.
Right. So if their confidence...
that means he's not doing any of that.
Well...
You got to do a lot of that.
It's a couple of things. A, their confidence is not great, so it makes it difficult to execute that. B, the women have that unspoken thing where they have that... He has the stink.
No, I understand that's all there. So, and he may behave in a way that sort of makes that even more apparent.
Yes, but the stink of a hooker is more attractive to other women than the stink of a loser.
Yeah,
isn't that great?
Yeah,
Joe.
Yes.
Oh, what do we want women for? That should be the topic for tonight. We should focus on cars and sports and call it a life. Joe, you could be our accountant or something. All right, so look, now you went and got it over with.
Yeah.
Fine, it was enjoyable, but not the experience it had been built up to be, and it's never going to live up to that.
Right.
Because you've been thinking about this since, you were 15. So, fine, you got it over with.
That was good.
Now, you feel like you have a little more momentum because you have the sort of stink of the virgin off you. You've lifted the curse, and you can go out and be with a woman. Don't tell her you're with a prostitute, ever. None of them. Do you understand?
Yeah, it's the only people I plan on telling.
Thank you.
Good.
It's unnecessary. Yeah. It's absolutely unnecessary. People think they need to come clean with that kind of stuff. No. You freak a chick out.
Yeah.
Chicks get freaked out. I mean, Drew, you made that mistake, right?
What?
Telling the old lady about the gal.
The professional?
Trip to Indonesia.
Never did that.
No, never did the prostitute.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Me neither. What are you going to do?
Something wrong with it?
Drew, why not you as a man of such extreme passion?
I guess it never really crossed my mind.
Really?
Okay. Thank goodness, because that was back in the day of AIDS and things like that. People weren't really...
Yeah. All right. Yeah. All right. Sophia?
Yeah?
You're 17?
Hey, you guys are awesome, first of all.
Thanks, baby doll. What's up?
Right. To sum it all up, I got kicked out of my Catholic all-girls school this year, my senior year.
Yeah.
Stuck in a mental hospital for a week, and let's see, I got kind of pissed off with everything, and I flew to Massachusetts, stayed there for 3 months, got introduced to the wonderful world of drugs.
What were you doing in Massachusetts?
I had a friend that lived out there, and she moved here like a week after.
You had a what?
Friend that lived out there.
That's the son.
Yeah.
Your friend. How do you afford to fly out there?
Yeah.
Your parents have money?
I had money saved up.
All right.
Oof.
All right, so you flew out to Massachusetts, and you're calling from Los Angeles.
Yeah, I came back like 2 months ago.
Your parents live in Los Angeles?
Yeah, they do. I made up this whole lie to them, and my friend's mom went along with it, that I was going to live with her and her parents. And,
all right.
Yeah.
All right, so you went there and you just started doing drugs.
Yeah.
And now what?
And now I'm back, and I am on my hunt for coke here. I got introduced to crystal meth, And
crystal meth.
What is that?
Know. I don't believe I know what that is. What is crystal meth?
Yeah.
Speed.
Well, now I'm just kind of wondering what the long-term effects of it is, basically.
Well, there are multiple levels to that question.
Speed is the nastiest of all drugs, I think. Yeah. It really, you see these emaciated people, they're chain smoking, they're picking at themselves.
Yeah, it causes a picker syndrome.
It's my favorite so far.
It's a super white, trashy drug.
Well, eventually you will become paranoid. And you will begin believing that friends, family, coworkers, neighbors are plotting against you, or going to have you arrested, or going to have you killed, or something. And you will potentially become violent in response to all that. That's number one. Number two, you are in the process of developing a severe addiction, which is a potentially fatal and a progressive illness.
How addicting? Where does speed rank with Coke?
It's not as rapidly addictive, but it's more subtly and perniciously addictive. In other words, cocaine, fast addictive. Speed, once you get going with it, it's very hard to stop. Very hard.
Yeah.
And finally, and the more serious issue with speed is that it damages, it actually carves out, I'm trying to think of a dramatic way to say this. If I were to do CAT scans or PET scans on your brain, I would see areas of holes in your brain, where the mood centers were, where the memory centers are. So the sign that you're going to have chronic memory.
A lot of chicks have that where the math used to be.
Yeah.
Well, the math
this is actually the mood problem, which makes it even worse.
I don't know what
memory
to do
problem.
because I got put into the mental hospital for a severe depression, suicide attempt after I got kicked out of school. No, that was actually during school. But now, as sad as it sounds, I am such a better person on meth, like in every way possible. I know it's really sad, but it's really true. Like, I can function so much better on it.
It's your perception, and in fact, the reason people do drugs in the first place, in all cases, is that they work. They make you feel better, and they make you function better, and then they don't. And when they don't, you can't stop.
Well, that's when you stop.
And that's what addiction is.
All right. So, you got to get some help, baby doll.
People don't do drugs because they don't work. They do them because they make them feel better, make them function better, make everything better for a short while. And then the house of cards collapses.
Yeah.
Mixing antidepressants and like stuff like that, is that bad in any way?
No, that's very healthy, very positive.
All right.
Oh, look, you got to get some help. What are you doing? Are you living at home? Did you move home?
Yeah, I'm living here at home.
All right. Hey, your parents don't see that you're on drugs?
No, not at all. They thought I was before when I wasn't, because according to them, if you're suicidal, you're crazy or on drugs.
Yeah, well,
fantastic.
They may have a point.
Now I'm acting totally normal, and to them, I am like sober and.
Oh,
no, don't worry, you'll get paranoid.
Get yourself some help, please. Here's the thing, everybody. And by the way, I get one of these kids, I'm freezing them. You know, I'm
one of your kids?
Yeah, I'm dipping them in liquid nitrogen, and that's it.
Yeah.
I can't be brought up. Maybe manslaughter. I believe if I move to Nevada and try Nevada, I will not be convicted. Maybe I get like involuntary manslaughter. I do 18 months. Meanwhile, the kid
for freezing a kid
isn't. Well, the kid will be in a state of suspended animation, but not dead.
Oh, I see.
Not dead. The heart may stop beating, but the soul does not die.
Right.
By the way, the kid's 16, 17, good as new. We bring the kid back when, we have some drugs to straighten him out.
Right.
That's going to be my plan. Because, if I get one of these daughters, it's just, I hate you, and I got to do, it starts looking like Avril Lavigne and doing speedballs. I'm going to have to kill myself, Drew.
Yeah, you will.
I don't know what to do.
You will.
I got to hire someone to I will stage a takeover gang-like attack on my home.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Scare the bejesus out of her. Maybe give her like a pistol whip, something. I don't know what the hell to do.
She'll use more. That's clear that you don't know what to do.
Yeah, I'm going to freeze her.
Yeah.
I'll have to freeze her.
That's a better idea.
Oh, I hate you, Danny. Oh.
Here's the good news. You won't get any of that.
Oh, no, I won't.
But your wife.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No, my kids are going to know. They'll be scared. A healthy fear. A healthy fear.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with a little respect for the elders, Drew.
Let's see.
All right, she's got to get in some rehab or something,
Yep,
yeah?
she's treatment, absolutely.
Oh. All right, and here's what we're saying. This is the essence of the show, besides me complaining about traffic laws in this city. We talk to people at 16, we talk to people at 23, we talk to people at 35. We see where it's going.
Yeah.
You don't have to quit whatever you're doing at 17. You can string it out for a few years. Yeah, maybe get raped a time or two because you're hanging around with drug addicts and you're in places you shouldn't be at the wrong
brain
times.
Damage gets worse.
You get a little bit of brain damage, so you got to get on some mood stabilizing stuff when you're a little bit older, and you end up getting a few skeletons in your closet. Maybe you gave a homeless guy a handy to get a hit or something. There's a couple little things, and then in worst case scenario, you find Jesus Christ. Then your life's really over. But you screw up, you get a couple of wrinkles and maybe a scar and maybe a little hepatitis and some pink eye, and then 5 years later, all you do is drink 3 pots of coffee a day and chain smoke, and if you're lucky, you're still alive.
At meetings, hopefully.
Yeah, and your parents aren't, you've burnt a few good bridges. All right, you could do that. You could spend the next 5-6 years doing that, or you could just sort of fix it now.
Yeah.
Let's get to it now.
And have a life.
And have a life.
I mean, really, at 17, you're on the launching pad, and that trajectory is not going to be too pretty.
All right.
If you let it spiral.
Jose?
Oh, yeah.
You're 17?
Yeah. Yeah, I got a... Oh, this question was for Dr. Drew.
Yep.
Yeah, I got a problem with my penis. It's like, there's like brown spots on it, and I was wondering if it was like a disease or something. I should go get it checked out by a clinic or something like that.
Are you sexually active?
That's your balls, by the way. I thought that myself. Are you active sexually?
Nah, not really.
So how would you have gotten a disease?
No, I was just wondering if it was or not, like...
Well, how would you have gotten? Well, let's just use some logic for a second.
I don't know.
Well, have you been sexually active in the past?
Nah. I just masturbate sometimes, but...
Yeah. Hey, you know where that hand's been.
Yeah.
That hand could have been with many other people. And let me tell you something. When you beat off, Drew, you are with every partner that hand has been with.
Yeah.
When you don't wear a gardening glove. Do you understand, Drew?
It's devastating, yes, I know.
Okay, put it this way. Hold on a second. Every guy you've ever shaken hands with is putting his hand on your dork when you masturbate.
Disgusting.
Yeah. I'm left-handed, though.
Oh, that's why.
So I shake with my right, I jack with my left. Thank you very much. You see what my logic is. But you righties... And I know Chris, he's an orthodox jacker, right, Chris? Yeah.
Suddenly he's not so anxious to talk on the radio. Sure.
Well, he's got to go home as folks are listening.
Just his mom.
Mijo, what are you doing in there? Nothing! I know what goes on at that house. No, the mom's Italian.
That's right.
The dad's the Mexican. All right, so, Jose. That's right. That's right. Jose,
yeah.
You're fine. It can't be a venereal disease because you haven't had sex.
It was maybe like a birthmark or something, kind of something like that, maybe.
Yeah, but Jose, you're not even describing to me what we're talking about. All I know is it's something...
It's like brown spots, like on my penis.
Yeah, well, that doesn't help. If you want somebody to evaluate it, go have it evaluated just to be sure. But
yeah, go to the doctor.
You have no idea how vague that is.
It's a little skin discoloration.
Yeah, it's probably nothing.
Let me give you my 3 stages of mijo. I've not done this one in a while. Somebody at the office wanted me to do this the other day, and it reminded me. Okay. This is Chris's mom. Engineer Chris's mom calls him mijo, as you know. And this is her. And this is the 3 mijos. Okay. The first one is she's come back from the market. She's gonna make Chris some menudo. That's his favorite.
Is it that, or she wants help taking the groceries up?
She's just announcing her arrival. Okay. She's in a good mood.
Okay.
She's going to make Chris some what I say
menudo.
Menudo. It's his favorite dish. So
she's Italian.
Don't screw up the story.
Okay. All right.
She calls him mijo. So she comes. He's got some Mexican in him.
Yeah.
It's funnier if it's his mom.
Okay.
So she walks through the door.
Okay.
And this is the first mijo.
All right.
Mijo! That's I'm home.
Okay,
That's how she's announcing her arrival.
Good.
Now it's a little bit dark. She sees his bicycles in the driveway, The lights should have been on by now. He's not. He's usually watching TV in the living room.
Oh, she's coming home. These are all three coming home.
It's all still. Now she's walking through the house.
Yeah.
She's going further. She's gone down the entry hall.
House, yeah.
She's still holding the bag of groceries, but it's gotten dark outside. No one's turned the lights on it.
Yeah.
Now we get the suspicious one. Meho? This is what's going on. Is he here? Is there foul play afoot? Who? Now she goes up the stairs, opens Miho's door.
Oh my God!
We see she's still holding the groceries. We see at our point of view is behind the swinging legs of Miho's. He's hung himself, but we see her as the legs go by.
No, just even worse. He's
autoerotic asphyxiation.
Okay. Right.
She drops the groceries in slow motion. We see the eggs and the tomatoes. So smash it on. And then this is the third one. Miho! So those are the three.
3 stages of Miho.
Yeah. That's what happens.
Good. Very nice.
All right. So should I go through them again?
No, I got it.
We got it? Okay. Well, take ourselves a little break. And when we come back, we're going to speak to Tim, who's 17, has a theory about Kurt Cobain's death. Be prepared for disappointment, folks. That's all I can tell you. Listen, I will be happy if it's a well-constructed sentence.
I'll be happy if the theory is
coherent.
Just his heart stopped beating.
Okay.
Just some matter-of-fact theory.
How many theories have we heard on this show since we've been here, since I've been here?
Yeah.
Several hundred?
Oh, yeah. And they've been all just clairvoyant. Theory, unfortunately, does not even begin to approximate a definition of what these things actually were.
All right, well, this will be good. Yeah. All that after this. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. So again, the middle Miho, where something there's trouble afoot, but we don't know. We're confused. Miho, Miho, can you hear me? I'm calling your name. Yes.
Yes.
All right. You ready to keep rolling here?
Yeah, good times.
Hoobastank in here tomorrow night. We haven't spoken to the Hoobastank in a while. Good kids. Yeah. Then Dave Attell, one of the best stand-ups out there. I'd say the best stand-up out there. I'm going to go out on a limb. I've seen Dave do his stand-up. 1 hour of hilarity. And I'm not just saying that. I mean, ask any comedian. Definitely funniest guy out there right now. And then Thursday night, Alicia Cuthbert is going to be in here from the Girl Next Door. Smoking hot blonde with a clef in her chin. I like a little clef. That's my thing.
Nice.
Nothing wrong with that. It's kind of a masculine feature, but it can look good on a chick.
You're gay.
Clef? Yeah, she's blonde too, Tris, so you'll be into her. I think she's petite. Yeah, it's all right. Tim?
Miho? Yeah.
Yeah. You got a theory about Kurt Cobain's death?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, hold on. I'm going to put a shotgun in my mouth. I got to be prepared for one of our... I'm going to finally be prepared for the Loveline callers and their theories. Yeah. Go ahead, Tim.
Okay. Well, first of all, you know how, there was, I guess, a lot of will talk at the time about how, Kurt was going to leave Courtney, the divorce?
Will talk, yes. Talk about him changing his will.
And, well, anyway, they were going to get divorced, right?
Yeah.
Well maybe. Hold on. Miho disagrees. He made he doesn't talk, but he does grunt. Once in a while I hear, it's like Lurch. Lurch over there. He disagrees. Sometimes he agrees. Other times he disagrees. All right.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, well, if they would have divorced, then Courtney only would have got half of everything he made. But if he would have died, then she would have got everything.
Yeah, I know. Here's the whole thing. I watch all these Dateline shows and these 48 Hours and all this stuff, and they always do that. They always go like this too. But what was the motive? The motive, the oldest one there is. Money. And they go, and then they float this stuff. They go, she had an album that was due to come out. If he had divorced her before that album came out, it would have never. It's like, wait a minute. First off, nobody really heard of Courtney Love before. Listen, people started hearing of her about a year after he died. Well, when he died is when you heard of her, and then about a year later, and then whenever Hole released her album, and it took a year or so to get get going.
Right.
And stop me if I'm wrong here, Chris, but it wasn't like they released the record the day he died, and then a week later it was a big hit.
Right.
It seemed like it was a year, 2 years later. But the point is him divorcing her would have been a good thing for the release of the album. It would have got her all over the news.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, it's like they're like, imagine if he divorced her during it. But this is rock and roll, by the way. This isn't the royal family writing a book on etiquette that's due to be released, or how to 20 steps
marriage.
to have a great marriage and you get divorced. Oh, the humiliation. No, this is a famous guy whose wife you don't know the name of. And if they would have got divorced when the whole record came out, it probably would have been a pretty good thing for record sales. Would have been all over the tabloids, and it would have been all over the place.
Yep.
It would have been, everyone would have been interviewing her about what went wrong with the marriage, and she would have said, "Buy my record, by the way."
Yep.
Oh, it's a retarded theory that all this press when you're releasing a record is somehow going to kill record sales.
And by the way, when he died, was there a mention of Courtney Love? Did anybody think about her at that point? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was all about Kurt.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, and then she delivered her speech, and then a while later, a record got famous.
Yeah,
but it really seemed like almost independent of him. I think people liked the whole record because here's the other thing, too, everybody. The first whole record was a good record, so people bought it and people liked it. And Hole was a good band and fun to watch and all that, whatever it was. Had nothing to do. She could have been married to, the Count of Monte Cristo. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Did I say Crisco?
Yes, you did.
I meant Cristo.
I know.
Crisco's lard, a shortening base that's used for cooking.
Yeah, blue and white label.
Here's Mijo says he uses it for other things, by the way, and then he winked.
Mijo.
Mijo? Mijo. Oh.
It's a little bit like Aloha, isn't it, Mijo?
The point is
or dude.
She sold the record because it was a good record. It didn't have anything to do with anything. The divorce wouldn't have done anything.
No, right.
Yeah. So, by the way, the motive of and by the way, getting divorced from somebody where you get half of everything they have, and they have an estate that's worth quite a bit of money, you do all right. Mm-hmm. Put it this way: people who are getting divorced from wealthy people, do they kill them?
Right.
No, the chicks get the money.
You get everything. Yeah.
Yeah, they just go. I mean, that's what they do. They clean them out.
Yeah. And by the way, if somebody going to, especially when there's a kid involved, and by the way, if there's somebody going to kill somebody, the husband kills the wife.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to give you half of my money.
Or more.
I'll see you in hell.
Yeah.
Or more. All right. That's what's going to happen with Drew. Natalie?
Yeah.
What's happening?
Well, I heard that Dr. Drew got a ticket.
Yes.
And I called because I'm a traffic school instructor. Mm-hmm. And I'm originally from Orange County, but I'm the supervisor over all the other instructors. And so I can teach where I want. So if you want, I can have my supervisor schedule me out where you are, and you can come to my class, and I'll pay for you to come to my class.
Oh my God!
So
how do I get? I have to go to court though to get the class.
You just
get the assignment.
You just pay the ticket. They'll ask you if you want to go to traffic school. If you haven't had traffic school in the past 18 months, you're almost absolutely positively eligible. There's probably no reason you wouldn't be. They ask you if you want to go to traffic school. You say yes. You pay the ticket, and then they usually charge you an extra fee to allow you to go to traffic school.
Sure, it's an honor.
You pay that.
It's a privilege to get hammered in the ass in this state. It's not a right.
Natalie, will you let me just sit and read all day?
No. It's a class where we go over the laws.
Where you go over stuff. First off, the only thing Drew wants to go over is the speed limit. That's why he gets pulled over. Secondly, Drew's been driving for 30 years. He doesn't need to go over anything.
Well, poor Natalie. Wait, don't be mad. Don't be hostile, Natalie.
I'm sorry. I'm yelling at everybody out there that you have to go through this ritual.
Adam used to be a traffic school instructor, Natalie.
Really?
What?
Really?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
So he let his students play Frisbee.
Good. Who cares?
And read.
Get them the F out of there.
Isn't that what you did?
Let me tell you something. When I was a traffic school instructor, first off, I had to go to 3 consecutive traffic schools. I mean, classes.
I mean, training for you to be a trainer, yeah.
Oh, for the love of Christ. I had
Natalie's the supervisor. She's probably the one that would have trained you.
I had to go to okay, here's what I did. I went Saturday, Sunday, 2 8-hour classes back to back, and then I went to a Monday half class, Wednesday half class night. Now, first off, if I did that today, $130,000 minimum. That would be the minimum I would charge to sit with those a-holes, those unfunny a-holes, and tell the same stupid jokes over and over again.
Comedy traffic school.
It was a comedy traffic school.
Yeah.
Look, turn on the Kimmel Show, see a stand-up comedian. You're not laughing? All right. Now go to Anaheim and go to traffic school and see how the folks are getting $22 over Let Us Amuse You. See how funny they are. I want to kill myself. Kill myself. Do you hear me, Drew? All right, so 24 hours of traffic school in the course of 4 days. I should have that. I should get credit. I mean, shouldn't I have that credited?
I mean, in terms of you
I
getting
got
tickets?
24 hours under my belt.
Yeah.
Next time I get pulled over, all right, now I'm down to 16.
Yeah, a little bank.
I banked it. How about banking it?
Yeah, you're right.
Sat there like a jackass. I finally became an instructor, and their whole thing was like, look, these people need 422 minutes of actual instruction. Now, if somebody shows up 15 minutes late to class, which starts at 8:15, you have to hold them over during lunch so that they can read the pamphlet for 15 minutes so they can get their 420. Yeah, you may. I'm just sitting there doing this. Sure, well, Pops. That's right. I'm going to sit in here and ruin my lunch as I'm a-hole who showed up 14 minutes late, gets to stare at, read the section on passive restraints while I choke down a bell beefer. Are you kidding me? People would roll into my class at 2-3 hours late. It'd be like this. I thought it was at Malibu. Sit down. What? You think I care? And by the way, can't more people start adopting my horrible attitude when it comes to this stuff? You know, the guys at the door at the movie where you go, listen, I got to just run out, shut the lights off, my car. I can't let you back in. Yeah, I got the stub. As a matter of fact, you're going to see me. My car's, I can see it from here. I'm sorry, once you leave, you can't. Really? I taught traffic school people come in 5 hours late. Man, sit down. You want me to sign your thing now? So I'll go home. Let's get out of here. I'm going to try to find out if any shills from the DMV there so I wouldn't get busted. Once I sussed the fact that there are no narcs in the class out, well, what do I care? Let's get my paycheck, sign your crap, let's go home. We go out to lunch, go an hour and a half. What do I care? Jesus Christ. Like these people got to learn something? Half of them just rolled through a four-way stop sign. What do they got to learn? It drives me nuts. It's like it's condescending. And by the way, you didn't used to have to pay. It was either pay the ticket or go to traffic school.
Yeah, I thought that's one of the things I want to talk to Natalie about.
No. Guess what? The law changed, and guess what now?
You pay and you go to traffic school.
You pay the ticket, and then you pay to go to traffic school.
Traffic school, what does that do? Decreases your insurance burden, right? Theoretically?
Yeah, it's all just one big, huge scam. You just sit there trying to
let's talk to Natalie. Poor Natalie's
I'm angry now, Drew.
Natalie, look what you've done.
Yeah.
Listen, you're not one of those a-hole instructors that keeps track of everyone's minutes, are you?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, you are.
Oh, Natalie.
We have to because we're court appointed of the DMV. And I could lose my...
Adam.
Yeah.
I usually let people slide if they come in a little bit late in the morning or on the lunch.
6 or 8 minutes, but anything over that.
Oh, would you shut up?
Go. Tell me.
No, if they're later than like 5 minutes, something like that, then I make them make up the time. Well, I'll tell them you have to make up the time later, but then I never have them make it up.
All right, but what if someone came in an hour late?
They wouldn't get in.
Yeah. Why not?
Because there's no way you can make up that much. I'd have to, stay after
Make up? Who cares? Make what up? Just let them sit down.
Well, if you don't do the proper amount of minutes, it's a felony.
Yeah. Look at me. What am I, a fugitive from the law? Kiss my ass.
Well.
Who cares? Just let the poor son of a bitch sit down. See, that's what they do. They scare you. You'll go to jail. Yeah, right. Who do you know is done? Yeah, you're in the big house. What are you in for? I killed my stepmom. What are you in for? Had some student, my driving instructor class showed up late. Yeah, everyone in the joint for that? It's a felony. This is what we do. We just scare the crap out of everybody, and then everyone freaks out, and then they freak on you. I'd let you go to your car, but I can't. I'll lose my blah, blah, blah. Felony. All right, Natalie. You going to help Drew?
Yeah.
All right, you got to pay your ticket.
And then she'll compensate me to go to traffic school. Now,
She will not let you bring outside reading material.
I know. I'm getting that. Now, how do I request you, or how do I find you?
I can give you a phone number.
All right.
No. You don't want to deal with Natalie. She's uptight.
Yeah,
I'm a what?
You're uptight. You want to deal with someone who's cool.
Hey, I am cool. He'd have to stay for the class, but at least it would be free.
See?
Yeah,
that's cool.
Listen, time is money to a guy like Drew. He's a rich man. He doesn't
What's that,
need your
Natalie?
$22.
What's that, Natalie?
No, listen, you, Adam.
Ooh. Hey, ooh.
We have a lot of older people, retired people that teach our classes that just stand up there and talk all day. But we play like a couple different games in my classes. I try to make. You have to stay there for all the time, but I try to make them fun.
How many hours is the class?
Here's the number one game. Let's see who can go 10 minutes without trying to kill themselves.
How long is the class, Natalie?
It's 8 to 4, 8 hours.
Oh, my God.
You have time for lunch and two 10-minute breaks.
What can you learn in 8 hours about driving that you don't already know, Drew?
Adam.
Yeah.
Did you know it's illegal to wear sunglasses that have wear them when you're driving if the side is wider than half an inch?
Yeah. Well, I do now. And
Why?
that's just the kind of thing you're going to need to know.
Because it obstructs your peripheral vision.
That's
Did you know that it is illegal for gas stations to force you to pay for air and water?
Oh, well, that I didn't know. But if they enforce that, every goddamn gas station in Los Angeles would go under. But these are all good, very valid points.
That's a good one.
But listen, you're talking to a guy who steers with his knee while he talks on a cell phone. Do you understand that I frequently have no hands on the wheel, that I steer with my knee, that I read off notepads, I talk on the cell phone, I eat, and I drive through every red arrow that's ever in front of me? Yes. So
I'm proud of you, Adam. I'm proud.
Natalie, hold on. We'll talk to you after the break, so hold on a second.
8 hours. 8 hours of traffic school you'll have to do, Drew. But
I'm not sure I could do that.
And by the way, how many times we've been talking about this all night? I'm just angry tonight. But who says you got 8 hours to burn?
Oh,
you know what I mean?
8 hours is a huge amount of time for me.
It's
massive.
It's a huge amount of time for you. It's a fair amount of time even for the losers.
Oh, that's so much time.
Who randomly decided 8 hours was you having to give up a day?
I like, by the way, they go, oh, you just go down to court and ask for it. I spent 3 hours in court. 3 hours? If I had 3 hours to do something, oh my God. Oh my God. I don't have time to go to the bathroom.
Well, here's my point. Are you going to drive any differently after this goddamn 8 hours, this grueling 8 hours of having your eyeballs spun around by a boring 20-year-old? Huh?
Well,
no,
you're
not
that boring.
No, Natalie's a delight, but you're not going to. You're going to want to kill yourself. 8 hours? How about 2 hours? 2 hours is punishment enough.
That's the 2 hours just going to request to go into court.
All right. That's
the part that kills me.
All right.
Does that mean I have to go to court to pay the ticket?
You have to go to court. You have to apply for traffic school.
Yeah, but what about the posting bail? In the old days, just mailed it in.
Well, you could probably mail it in. You might be able to apply via the mail, too. I don't think so. But it's going to cost you another $40, $50 to go to traffic school.
Well, now it's going to pay for that.
And then, no. You got to pay the court to go to traffic school. Then you got to pay the traffic school.
Oh.
No, wait a minute. Let's just make sure of that. Natalie?
Yeah.
Traffic school costs something. You're generous enough to absorb that cost for Dr. Drew, but you do have to pay the court too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Thanks. We got to take a break. That's great, isn't it? Let's just let the folks decide. Let the good folks over there in the government decide how things should work. So you can pay the ticket, then you can pay us for the privilege of going, and then when it comes time to go, well, then you just pay the traffic school too. All right, it's a great scam. And 8 hours, by the way. Spend 8 hours. Hey, I'll tell you, here's the good news. You can do 4 hours on a Monday, but of course that's not enough because you couldn't possibly learn all the knowledge they were imparting to you in 4 hours. You do another 4 hours on Wednesday. Want to break it up? That's fine, buddy. Yeah, 4 hours not enough. Okay, Drew. Drew's gonna kill everyone. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back. Yeah, everybody. It's Loveline. Just reliving some of my traffic school teaching days with Dr. Drew. I used to teach for lettuce, amuse you, lettuce, spelled like the head of lettuce. So,
Nice.
you know, it was funny.
Yeah.
And it was always funny
Very
because
clever.
they would tell you, look, people are paying an extra $8 to go to a comedy traffic school. You know, they could go to the Sears one for $19, but they're going to you for $27. First thing you do before you start the class, right after roll,